In today's video, we're having a look at this Parkside fuse finder, model PFF20A1. It has a maximum load limit at 230 volts, so it can't be used for 380 or 400 volts. It has a Cat 3 measurement category and an IP40 protection class. IP40 being very close to IP44, you might think it has some water protection, but beware, that's not how the IP rating works. The first number is dust protection. In this case, 4 means protection against solid objects larger than 1mm. The second number is water protection. In this case, it means no water protection at all. The fuse finder uses a 9-volt battery that is included in the package. It was made by OEM in China. On the back of the box we have the main specs of the unit, but unfortunately not in English. Mainly they tell us that it only works on live circuits. It doesn't work if the power is off. They also say that it has an LED and audio indicator, and also that it is contactless, self-adjusting, and has a battery indicator and automatic shut off after 3 minutes. Everything is packed in this black textile pouch. The included battery is a name brand, which is nice. This is the emitter part, which we plug into the circuit we want to identify. And this is the contactless fuse finder. Last item in the pouch is the manual, again not in English. I guess this is because this model doesn't come with a UK plug. The textile cases are the standard for multimeters and other electrician tools, and this one seems of decent enough quality. The black part is hard plastic, not rubber. I'm also not a big fan of the green colour for electrician tools, but Parkside seems determined this year to make everything green. In order to test it, I've put together this simple panel with 3 circuits, but we will do a real life test later in the video. Using it is very intuitive. You plug the emitter into a socket and use the detector on the circuit breakers. The only special thing you need to do is start it at least a metre away from the circuit you are testing. Running it on the faces of the breakers doesn't seem to detect anything, except on the main breaker. It is also recommended to reset it away from the circuits after each try, so it can recalibrate itself. Testing it on the sides of the breakers produced the same result as the fronts, only the main breaker gives a positive signal. On the second circuit it had no positive signal, not even on the main breaker. Let's see if we have more luck on the third circuit. Again, no circuit is identified, only the main breaker. The manual suggests removing the cover to increase the chance of finding the circuit. They also warn that this should be done by qualified people only, like an electrician. This way it seems to find the circuit without a problem. For the red circuit, it gave a small false positive on the empty breaker next to the real circuit. For the yellow circuit, it worked flawlessly. Time for a real life test. I plugged the emitter around 15 meters away from the circuit breaker panel. This time, it gave more than one positive signals on the faces of the breakers. Again, don't remove the face of the panel if you are not qualified. This time only 2 circuits gave a positive signal on the faces of the breakers. But on the wires, only the correct circuit was identified. Overall, the fuse finder does what it's supposed to do, but it gave a lot of false positives and false negatives, so I don't feel like I should trust it 100%.